Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming in and stopping by. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I speak on things that are spiritual, things to try to uplift others in their journey of life, mainly spiritual life, but it could be anything. I do jump from topic to topic sometimes, and I just want to say hello. I just came back from outside. I went to go feed my kitty cat, and I heard this loud boom, and it was like at 1:15 in the morning, and I'm quite the night owl. Hopefully you could hear me. I'm not trying to be too loud. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I have a little, not a new setup, but my computer is propped up a little bit differently. But I just want to say hello, and we're going into the weekend. I wanted to see how you guys are doing, and if you have any plans. It's been really hot here in Florida. Again, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful. It's like not suffering, but yes, a little bit of suffering through the summer. Of course, you could always go near a body of water. We could always go to the beach. We're always surrounded by water because Florida is a peninsula. But we just have these days that are pretty brutal. So I just wanted to put out a video today and maybe touch on a little bit on what I was talking about with evolving and our evolution as humans on this planet, how we are playing our roles. Sometimes you don't want to think of it that way, but sometimes that is the reality of it. In the very end, we are playing our roles, whether it's being a sister or a mother or a brother or any type of family member or a co-worker. Maybe you're out there helping others. Maybe you counsel others. Perhaps you're that great friend that everyone goes to when they have issues. So sorry if you hear my fan. It's a little hot, even though I have my AC going. But we're all evolving. We evolve, and we are different things to different people in our lives. And of course, different people have their opinion of you. Sometimes we don't even really know people's actual opinions of you. I've chosen really not to care that much. And possibly some of you don't either. And I think you just get to an age in your life or a time in your life where what people think of you really has nothing to do with you. Everyone is on their own journey, and you can't please everyone, and everyone's not going to like you, but your Creator does. Your Creator loves you. And I want to pull it back to what I originally started this channel about, and that was for uplifting others that might be having some difficulties going through this thing we call life, or just to keep you positive. Honestly, some of you are just fine, and maybe you just want to learn about a girl here in Florida, and some of my adventures. And of course, if you ever visit Florida, I could tell you all about the good things in Florida because I love nature, and I want to encourage you to stay strong and believe in yourself. And we're all going to have those moments where, say, you get in a fight with a friend or a family member, or someone disappoints you, or something even more nefarious. Everyone has their own reasons how they behave, and we can't control that, even though it'd be great, if people would actually listen to you. Sometimes you give advice, and that friend that you always give advice to. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, how you give advice to someone, or they ask for it, or they ask your opinion, and you give them your thoughts on an issue, and they don't listen, or they do totally opposite. And it was interesting because I went to the movie theater, and I don't ever go to the movie theater, but my brother wanted to go, my mom wanted to go, but my brother ended up wanting to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, and we actually went to go see it in 3D, and I bumped into a daughter of a friend of mine that passed earlier this year of cancer, and she looked great. She seemed real happy, and I had been meaning to reconnect with her mom. And I know the last time I saw her, she had come with her husband to our U-Pick farm, and so she looked great, and that was 2022, so that was around September or October of 2022 is when I saw her. And earlier this year, we were supposed to meet up, and sorry, something went down my shirt, and we had a date set to, I was going to go to her house and visit with her, and she called me, or she texted me last minute and said that she wasn't feeling well. So unfortunately, I never had the chance to see her before she made her transition. But I saw her daughter at the movie theater because she works there. So, we caught up, and, I had some more nice words to say to her. And, it just reminds me that sometimes we have to try to connect, because you never know. You don't ever know if you have tomorrow. So if there's those people in your life, that friends or family members that maybe you haven't seen in a long time, because life happens, and try to reach out. Do what you can do. We can't. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. So I didn't know this conversation was going this way, but I've actually earlier this year in February, I had a friend that I've known for a long time, and she also passed. Unfortunately, she had taken her own life, and we had lost touch for a while. I'd see her posts on social media. I know her mom had passed, who I adored, over the holidays, and I believe just with the grief, it just had overcome her, and unfortunately she left this earth in February. So I've lost a few people, and another girlfriend last year, she also, I've known her for 20, maybe 25 years, and I didn't know at the time that she was battling cancer, or I thought she had been in remission. So I had known her since my beginning days in college, and we lost touch. Sometimes we have friends that we don't see for a while, or we just go separate ways. And she also passed last year. So it really made me think, and perhaps you're in the same situation. Maybe you've lost some loved ones, some friends, family members in the last few years. I know that I've definitely know a lot of people. My dad passed in 2019 on Father's Day. And after 2020, I probably could name about 30 people that I know personally that have passed. So I have a different outlook on death. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I believe, yes, we leave our physical bodies, but there is our consciousness, our soul lives on, and part of that experience with my near-death experience, I had that realization that we don't actually ever die. We actually continue. We just don't have a body. So we could still continue to pray for those that have gone to the other side. If you don't believe in an other side, that's okay. I respect that. I never tell anybody what to do or believe. These are all my personal beliefs from my experience, and I'm just sharing that with you because I know some of you have gone through this loss, and it could have been a loss of a parent or a sibling or a child, and some people have lost those same or different friends or family members from your relationship or your connection also being disconnected or falling apart, or something in life happened where you're no longer connected. So either physically someone left this earth, or your connection would these relationships have broken apart or they've dissolved. So I'm sure those were difficult times, and it was difficult times for me as well. It's all part of being human, and it really makes you think, well, it made me think about my connections and certain attachments, and I've always been the type of person to ponder about life after death after my near-death experience back in '97, and it's something that makes me a little bit different, and probably makes a lot of you that are watching my channel different in the way you view life and how you view people in your life. And to me, it makes me value the friends that I do have, the family that I have that we're close, the people that we have connections with. It really helps to be grateful, really be grateful for all that you have. And some people don't have that friend or family member or coworker, and that's what saddens me when I hear of people that don't have hope, and that, you know, possibly make that decision to leave this earth on their own, by their own choice. So I know that pain is difficult. So I just wanted to it's a lot It's a lot on my mind. It's a lot um, that possibly some of you have gone through recently, or in the last few years. And I want you to know that there is hope. There's always hope. And those people that have been in your life, those souls, you can honor them by continuing to pray, because I feel that souls, they go on, and they go home. And the ones that choose to leave on their own, by their own decision, there were some, I'm sure, difficult emotions. And me as an empath, I think about that situation. So pretty tough stuff. So I just want you guys to know that you are loved. You're co-creators with the Most High. You can have a great impact on others. Sometimes just a word. Sometimes it's just a smile that can bring joy, or get people out of a funk, or put them in a better mood. I always encourage people to try to share their energy of love and joy and abundance. I mean, these things matter. You hear about it, it sounds like a Hallmark movie, but it's real. Like, these things can really change others. It could even save a life, honestly, if you want to boil down what it boils down to. Sometimes it's just changing people's mind, and so they know that someone cares about them, because it's a different world. I feel that there's a lot of people that feel alone in this world, that they can't talk to people, and I hope that this channel provides some value to you, so that you know that you're so valuable and you're so loved. And we all have that spiritual team. We have guidance, and sometimes we could use music. Sometimes we could use the elements of the earth. We could go out in nature to get reconnected with the divine. Sometimes just going out and doing something physical, refocusing your energy on something else to get you out of the moods that perhaps you've gone through, or get you out of your head thinking about a particular situation that might be going on in your life. Just that movement, maybe that favorite song to uplift you. Maybe it's going out to see a movie. Maybe it's something challenging that you've been thinking about doing. Some people want the thrill of, jumping in a cold water, or going on a roller coaster ride, or just something to get out of your head. Because I think that a lot of people are in their head and almost tortured by some of the thoughts that they have, or playing a scenario over and over and over in your head, what you could have done differently, or how you could have reacted differently, or maybe impulsively doing something, and the outcome of a situation didn't turn out as well as you'd hoped it would, take whatever resonates with you. So I just want to say a quick hello. I want to wish you a wonderful weekend. Maybe curl up with a good book, or take a book to the beach, or go mountain climbing, or maybe go swim in the river, or maybe some of you are going to do yard work. I probably will do a little bit of that, depends on the weather. I did a lot yesterday. But I just want to help you to realize that there is this spiritual world. There is this all-loving, unconditional God that is invested in you, and you might not even realize it, and you might not even really believe it, but He is your creator. You have been created, and what God creates is perfect and whole and beautiful and all love. So that is what you are. Again, even if you don't believe it, that is exactly what you are. And sometimes we do human things because we are all human. We make mistakes. We act impulsively. We get angry. We maybe upset others unintentionally. But remember, we could always be better the next day, and set your intentions. Be of the mindset of that golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And maybe your life hasn't been so perfect, but every day is a new day, and every day you can make choices, different choices, to be better. If you've done something wrong to someone, apologize. Apologize while that person is still there. Because an apology, when you know you're wrong, and it's someone that you're still speaking with, or even if you're not, if you know you're in the wrong, be courageous and say that apology and mean it. Because it's the right thing to do. So again, I'm never telling anybody what to do. You could hold resentments, you could do whatever you want to do, but remember, we're always trying to evolve, we're always trying to develop, we're always trying to mature and grow. And like I said, every day is a different day. Make that choice. God sees everything. He knows your heart. Sees everything. So you make your choice. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, taking out a little time out of your day to watch. And if you have any comments, please feel free to make comments in the comment section below. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.